too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika. And then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
And accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoan.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Afa or Sika headbutt.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley boys match, the match they put on the map, the match
from way up. You gotta be kidding me! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Oof. Targeting the throat there.
And Afa is clearly looking for a fight here.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table,
and the Dudley boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley boys.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans hopping.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
fading, and breaks out of the sleeper.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Afa and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common to most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Place against the turnbuckles.
No escape from these punches.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey. Do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
Well, this is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than...
From the top. Whoa, look out. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Right to the kidneys from behind. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Hoist it up high here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, stop right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Turns that back on Devon.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Boom, did you hear the impact? Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
And he now slides back into the ring.
What a sick thud from that table. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Oh, this is nasty. Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Right to the midsection. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting the guard to eventually win. Up top, into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley boys in there.
Up the rope he goes.
Right across the larynx. From the top. Accolade, the accolade. Slides out the back door, and he is free.
Boom! He's no longer looking at his best.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Bubba Ray.
The Dudley boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
We could be moments away from Sika's doom.
Backbreaker.
The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something. Placing him in the corner.
Bubba isn't asking for a table tonight. He's getting it himself.
He'll take things into the ring.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Devon.